Welcome back everyone. Today's video we're going to be looking at this beautiful planted aquarium here. It's got no CO2 and it's got very basic lighting. Stick around, it's going to be an awesome video. So it's a 6-foot tank. It holds around nearly 600 liters I believe, which is quite a lot of water volume. I have two tanks that are very much the same on the new breeding rack, and there's a link up here if you want to watch a video on how to build the rack. So you've got your tank, obviously you've got it full of water. Now you want to find a substrate that is either going to be already nutrient rich and able to sustain plants, or gravel that you can add additives in like fertilizers and things. Now if you're going to go with your own gravel and you're just going to add fertilizers in later, just go do your thing and skip this step. But if you want to do exactly what I did and make this replica tank, I went with Brunnings propagating sand. It's from Bunnings, it's an Australian product, and it's called Brunnings propagating sand. Put it up here. They're about $6 a bag, roughly 5 liters in a bag, I think, could be wrong there. I didn't even rinse it. I do recommend rinsing it if you don't want to have to wait 3 weeks for your tank water to get crystal clear again. I had to wait a very long time, but I wanted all the clay and all that dirt and stuff to settle and become kind of nutrients for the plants, so I actually left them in there. I didn't rinse the gravel. It's basically more of a sand. I just put bags and bags and bags, probably 20 bags of this Brunnings propagating sand all throughout the bottom of this tank. I scaped it up to a deep end over here and a shallow end down there where I'll probably have some smaller plants later on. Then basically I just added wood, rocks, and that's it. So I just got the plants, I planted them all in the gravel and they just shot out. I just got the most simple plants that I could find from my local fish shop. I got wisterias, Amazon swords, crypts are a really hardy one, pearlweed, vallisneria, all different types of vallisnerias. There's a couple different other types of plants that I don't really remember the name. See, this is the thing. I'm not a plant guy, but I'm able to sustain quite a nice planted aquarium, and it's really simple. You don't need CO2. Now I've also got these very simple lights. You can get them on Amazon. They're about $70 each. They are 6,500 Kelvins, I believe, around that light spectrum. I believe they are just a white light. Could be totally wrong there. And I've also got this light here. This is also an eBay light. I got this second hand for $60. I think brand new they're about $120. I'll put all this in a link in the description for you guys if you're interested. But this has got the blue light in it, and it may even have a couple of other color lights in there just in case, to give a full spectrum for all the plants. Now I only have this light on usually for 8 to 10 hours a day. Doesn't need any more than that. Yeah, it's very simple. Your tank, the Brunnings propagating sand, and these simple lights that you can get, 8 to 10 hours a day lighting, and you should be absolutely fine. That's literally it. Tank, water, Brunnings propagating sand, lights for 8 to 10 hours a day. That's literally all you need to do. People find it really difficult to grow certain types of plants. Obviously for the harder species of plants, you are going to need CO2 or maybe slightly different lighting setup. But for the simple plants like this is all you need to grow a beautiful tank like this. And we're going to be stocking this with some beautiful fish very soon. But for now, we're just going to let the plants grow in like crazy for the next few months. Anyway guys, hope you really enjoyed this video. It's very simple setup, it's really easy, and yeah. In Australia. Oh!